being considerate of what others going through. And that is a habit that sometimes we need to break. Yeah, sometimes we be like that. When you know you got a good heart, you're very considerate, you're very empathetic. And sometimes when you got them certain traits about yourself, for me, it's an extension of you that God is through you. So when God is through you, you like to extend that grace to others. You're not judgmental. You try to be people's safe space and just do things for those that you care about, or even just people that you don't know. You just very considerate. And sometimes being considerate and understanding can put us in situations that's not considerate or understanding. So sometimes you got to know when to pull back, because sometimes being so considerate of others and they are not considerate of you can kind of slow you down. And you constantly trying to be there for people despite what they done been through, some of your family, friends, or your lover. Some people done experienced some terrible things in their life. A lot of people have been through childhood trauma, adult trauma, teenage trauma. They done been in foster homes. They done been molested. They done been just tossed around from here and there throughout their life. And you try to be understanding of what they going through with their trauma. And sometimes some people need a lot of reassurance, and you try to get them there. And sometimes things just do not work, no matter how much you try to help people and be considerate, because you extend that grace that God has extended to you to others. Sometimes you just got to give it to God. That's where I'm at in life, baby. Ain't nothing that I can do, baby. I do as much as I can if I'm led to do it. But if I'm not led to do it, or even if I am led to do it, and if I see it's not leading us nowhere, it's out of my hands. I got to wash my hands with you. I love you, and I hope you get better. But I got to think about me first. I got to take care of me before I can take care of anybody else, because sometimes we can be so considerate of others, and that's a habit. And then sometimes, I'm not saying that it's good or bad, but you got to know when to pull back for your own safety and your own mental, because sometimes people will try to run you down through that when they see you got a good heart. You are very patient. You are very gentle with them. You got that nurturing spirit. People will try to run through that. Yeah, they'll try to run through it. Some people like to self-sabotage every relationship they get because they don't believe that nobody really cares for them, because they dealing with things that you may not be dealing with. Or even if you have dealt with it, from experience or how to help them get through that trauma. But some people just don't want to accept it. And sometimes we got to accept that too, that other people do not want to accept our help, or just help in general, because sometimes they use their situation as a crutch. Not everybody, but sometimes some people just, you can't be so considerate to the point where you inconsiderate of yourself. So sometimes you got to break that habit, pray for them, give it to God, do whatever it is you got to do.